everybody, welcome back to my channel. My name's Sherry and my channel is Blue Gemini. How's everybody doing today? I'm doing good. Um, it's kind of a lazy day. I'm sitting here, blanket because it's cold, and about to put in some kind of movie or something good. I got Eris over there. She's content watching her little stuff, so I'm about to watch something. But I wanted to get on and make a video real quick about my little 2 cents. Um, it's been a lot going on with the YouTube streets lately. Um, I low-key feel like I haven't even seen everything. Like, I still have to catch up because a lot has happened in the last 2-3 days, and I've been busy. Nana's at school, but I've been busy, so I feel like I'm still catching up. So, um, I watched Cindy's live. Oh, y'all. Now, normally she's super boring to me, but that live, I was there for it. Now, it's probably just because I was being biased because it was just talking on Nisha, but it was funny to me. It's all entertainment. All of this is entertainment, you guys. I'm not I don't just sit around and just get a kick out of just talking about people, but it's just funny to watch. It's just funny to hear the comments and just that's it. It's all for entertainment. I'm sure a lot of people it's just entertainment. It's really no different than watching a reality TV show and then going to like a group session and just everybody talking about it. I was watching the live as it was going. Oh my god, y'all. I can't even tell you like what was in the comments. Like, I saw this. They were just going so fast. But she was saying enough for me to not even really care about the comments. Like, for once, I will say that was a good live from her, or a good video. It was almost like Walt's, like unfiltered. It almost works to our advantage that these older people don't know how to do like all the editing and deleting things, and they don't understand the whole mod and blocking and all that stuff, because it kind of makes it just more unfiltered, which I personally prefer. I don't care for videos that sit there and delete everything. It's like, why? But y'all, that live though, that was that Remy talking. That was that Remy talking, and I feel like she probably lost a lot of supporters with that live for like the whole fat shaming and all that stuff. But y'all, people is too sensitive. To me, I personally, I wasn't a fan of Cindy, but I gave her some points with that live, mainly because of the fact that it seemed like she was coming off as genuine. That was the liquor was talking, so when liquor talks, truth comes out. But she seemed like, and this is besides all the whole talking about Nisha's body and all that stuff. I'm talking about like as far as her pretty much pouring her heart out to Walt. I give her credit. Okay? Because she didn't care. And I don't see that as being disrespectful either to Walt and Nisha, because she's just saying pretty much she regrets what happened, and she'll admit that once something's gone, yeah, you do miss him more, which is true. And most people try and hide that part of a breakup. They try and hide the part of the I want you back, even though you're taken or you don't want me back. So I give her props for, just letting it all out and just letting it be known. Like, yeah, I messed up. I want him. I don't think it was disrespectful because of the fact that her and Walt's timeline of their relationship, this is like the normal timeline. It's not like they've been split for a year, 2 years, and he got with somebody and then she's coming out of the woodwork saying like, oh, I want you back. I think that she's going through the regular motions of a breakup, whether he's with somebody or not. She's still going through the normal motions of a breakup. What? Doggy? There's no doggy. Crazy. I don't know why I looked behind me. She was saying doggy. I know ain't no dog behind me. Got me looking crazy. But I think Nisha is just going through, I mean, not Nisha, Cindy is just going through the normal the normal woes of a breakup. You break up with somebody, at first you're angry with them, depending on how it happens. You go through that time in between where you're just like, nope, I'm over you, whatever, I'm moving on. And then when you see the grass is not always greener, you go through that stage of, dang, I actually missed this person, or I missed that person, I missed when they did this. Stop it, baby. You're laughing on purpose when I talk. But I think Cindy's just going through the regular motions of it, and Nisha just happens to be there because of the fact that they rushed into it. So, yeah, I can see why people would say it's disrespectful because he's with her. But at the same time, they're going, like the other side of it is still the normal process of a relationship. I'm sure Walt has the same feelings and things like that. Like, even if he could be 100% happy with Nisha, 100%. But I'm sure he still goes through those moments where he's just like, dang, I miss this, or I miss doing this, or seeing something and it reminds him of Cindy. Everybody goes through that in a relationship. Now, I'm not saying like he's just sitting there just waiting to end things with Nisha so he can go run back to Cindy. No, I'm not saying that. I'm saying that everybody goes through the motions. After a year of being with somebody every day, you get used to them. You get used to little things about them. You guys have your own routine. It can be anything. Okay, Cindy was the first woman to be in videos with Walt. So I'm sure the first video with Nisha, I'm sure it crossed his mind like, yeah, this is different. Or, anything. It could be something as simple as, dang, I miss Yaya compared to this big old bear dog. Like, it could be anything. So I think they're just going through the regular motions. And I think because Cindy's single, apparently, I hope, because she's single, she's just letting it out there. Now, I believe all the little stuff she said about Walt too. It made me look at Walt sideways, but at the same time, I'm a fan of Walt, but I could care less what he's doing in his personal life. Like I could care less if you're a cheater. I'm a fan of him to an extent. He doesn't make great over the top content or anything like that. It's just we've gotten to know him. That's simply what it is. I've been watching him from the time he was on B Love's channel, so he's not nobody that I'm just like, oh my god, I can't stand you. It's kind of hard to get people to get me like that. It's usually females that get me like that because they do all this extra stuff. Walt just records and leaves it at that. He keeps a job. He doesn't make it personal. But I do believe all the little stuff that she said. I do believe that they text. I believe they pillow talk. I believe that she's called him. He's called her. I do believe all the little stuff she said. And why? Because if she was lying about that kind of stuff, he could easily come out and say she's lying. But one thing he doesn't come off as a liar as far as with little things like that. He seems like he doesn't care. He'll tell the truth. So I think for her to so confidently say all of that, she has to have some kind of hope. There has to be something that Walt is giving her. For her to even say they texted, Walt was saying that he wasn't even replying to her. Even in the beginning, she was saying he wouldn't reply to her. Doggy. What? Doggy. There's no doggy. So yes, but for her to feel so confident to even say all of that, to confidently say he ain't with her, he would have said that. He told me he's not with her. He told me he's single. He calls me. He texts me. For her to so confidently say all that, there's some truth behind it. Okay? As much as people don't want to believe it, I do believe there's some truth behind it. Because I feel like they didn't split on bad terms. Cindy did some extra out stuff that made Walt be good off of her. Okay? And I feel like that's the kind of stuff that you eventually just get over. Like, over so much time, I think you just eventually get over it. And that's probably why he got back in contact with her and, just to see how she was doing or whatever, blah, blah, blah. But I do believe that he's over there pillow talking to her. I mean, just think about it. If you were with somebody for a year, okay, and y'all split, and they get with somebody else, you wouldn't you wouldn't, okay, how do I say this? Okay, if I'm with somebody for a year and they get with somebody else, I can freely talk crap about that other person, and that person's not going to care because our relationship is stronger. This person is new. Our relationship, we have a past. They know you, they know your ways, they know, like, how she said that she told him stop calling Nisha baby. I could easily see myself telling somebody I was with, like, if my boyfriend now, if we split, okay, and he moved on, and I was just like, you need to stop calling that hoe babe. He's not gonna sit there and check me and be like, no, don't talk about her like that. That's my girlfriend. No, he's gonna laugh and just be like, okay, I won't. I won't call her baby no more. So apparently, Walt has done something, said something to Cindy to make her feel like she has a right to some kind of a say so. Now, we all could be wrong who think that, but Walt's not coming out saying anything. Yeah, he doesn't have to, but as long as you don't say nothing, you're pretty much giving us a right to our own assumptions. But you're pretty much giving us a right to our own assumptions. And that's my assumption, is that he's doing something. I thought the same thing with Nisha's boyfriend coming to the door. These people are obviously giving these other people some kind of an ammo to feel like they have a chance. All they have to do is just act on it. So if Walt has told Cindy, done something to make her feel like, okay, there is a possibility. So let me just throw all my eggs in this basket of hope and let me go do a crazy dance for him, and maybe he'll laugh about it, or maybe it'll make him see how much I really love him. Let me do this live and just put it all out there. He's giving her some kind of hope. Now, I do think it's weird that Cindy would even like want to claim him, saying like, yeah, that's my man. That's my man. And he's laid up with a whole nother female. I do think that's weird. I don't think that a female should lower her standards just to try and win a man back. I mean, you're claiming somebody that's not claiming you. He may not be claiming Nisha either, but he's there with her. Like, that's the kind of female that would let a man cheat and then go argue with the woman, but then the man still is cheating, getting what he wants, but then the two females are arguing. That ain't my type. I can't do that. Like, I wouldn't even be fighting over no man who's sitting there with no female. It would have to be one of them situations where it's like, okay, well, good luck with that. Now, if you ever want this again, then I'm gonna need you to break that off. I'm not fighting for no. I'm actually not fighting for a man in general. I don't have it in me. I have a mentality where it's like, if you want to be with me, you'll be with me. If not, bye. Like, bye. Yeah, bye. I can't. I've never been the type to sit there and argue with a female back and forth. Like, it's just weird. It's just weird. To me, I was just watching it as a viewer. In my eyes, Cindy was a whole troll that day. She was a whole viewer. And she low-key was just saying stuff that everybody's already said, which tells you that she be creeping in these lives and creeping in these comments. Because she was talking about the things that have been said in Walt's live and Nisha's live, and just, you know, that little circle. So it's kind of funny to me that she actually watches it all. And so she was trying to get at Nisha. She knows those little things get to Nisha. And so for her to publicly do it all, it just kind of put the cherry on the top for her, for the Nisha situation. But is it on? No. But one thing I do think was kind of hypocritical though was the whole body shaming. Like, we know Nisha is built like a box. We know she is a whole Tasmanian devil. But so I don't think that anybody with flaws should be sitting there talking about somebody else's flaws, because people can easily turn around and say the same thing. The same way everybody was talking about how old Cindy was, and that was like their main thing with her, was just, you're too old to be doing all of this. It's the same way. That's like if a 90-year-old is sitting there telling a 70-year-old, like, you're too old. And it's like, so what are you? Like, I personally, I think Nisha looks like a box, but I'm not with her, so I could care less. Men don't care. Women think men just want a size 2 and you just gotta have this perfect body. No, most men want something natural, and most men understand at a certain age this is just what it is. Okay? She's not 20, so I doubt Walt expected her to have a 20-year-old body. You could tell from her face she's buff as hell. So even if she only sent Walt a screenshot of her face, I'm sure Walt knew what he was getting. Like, I mean, the pictures that she has posted to show us her hair or show us her body and stuff. In my eyes, if I never seen her in a video, I can use my imagination and tell what kind of body type she has just by those pictures. Okay, so it's not like she could go and really hide much from Walt. So I really don't think Walt really cares. I mean, Cindy's not a size 2 either. So if Walt dealt with you, I doubt he's gonna just not be with her, because she kind of looks like they could be the same weight, but Nisha just seemed like she's very nubby, like very like short hands and stuff. But I don't think that to me didn't really make much sense, because you can't go in on somebody and then it's like y'all both got the same flaws. You talking about her, but you're talking about yourself too. And then you're saying what Walt doesn't like. Like, I think I've heard Walt say he doesn't care about a woman's size. I think Cindy got what he wanted confused. How she said that he doesn't like big women. I don't think it's that he didn't like big women. I think it's he didn't like lazy women. There's a difference, okay? You can be big and be active, or, do what you gotta do. Or you can be big and just not want to do anything. Like when Cindy used to make the videos of her working out and stuff like that, he would always encourage it just because she was so insecure about it, and she always complained about the fact that she needed to lose weight. He didn't ever seem like he cared. He just always seemed like it was more so, well, if you want to lose weight, you have to do the work. Like, he just seemed like he was like that. So I don't agree with that. I think a lot of people were really upset with that, but I think a lot of people took it too personal, as if she was attacking them because they were big, and I don't think that's the case. Like, y'all gotta really understand, like, yeah, we're watching this stuff on YouTube, but these are still real life people who deal with real life situations and have real life reactions. So the same way you got mad at Keisha for dating James, and you said, Keisha, you ugly, your weave raggedy, blah blah blah. It's the same situation. It's just they're doing it on video. I'm sure half the people that are watching have gotten into it with the other woman, and I don't, because I just, there's it's just pointless, and it's weird. It's just weird to me. But I've never been that type. I've always just been the type to where it's like, I don't even know the girl, and honest, like, I've been cheated on, and I've held full-blown civil phone conversations with the other woman, because I'm not going to sit there and fight with this female who does not owe me any type of loyalty at all. Owes me zero. Okay, it's the man. The man is the one that is supposed to have this connection with you, or this loyalty to you. The woman don't have nothing to do with it. So I've never been the type, but there are females who are easily engulfed in that type of drama, who cannot not say something, and who just have to address things. And because it's on social media, it seems like the viewers are kind of adding fuel to the fire. But in all reality, it's no different than the average breakup and getting with a new woman. We don't know what's going on behind the scenes, okay? Nisha can sit up here and say all day that these are fake pages and she didn't make them and she's just so innocent. I don't believe that either, okay? I'm pretty sure she has said something, if not her sending a text message from Walt's phone, or her seeing a message or something. There's something. Because for Walt to be writing Cindy, there has to be some kind of issue going on in him and Nisha's circle. Because if he was content with Cindy, with Nisha, he wouldn't even be thinking about Cindy enough to even write her. Especially knowing she's saying that he's writing her. And this isn't the first time she said it. She had said that they text like a month ago. Okay? So for her to keep saying it, and that means he's still doing it, he doesn't care that she's letting it be known. He seems so messy with his cheating. He seemed like he brushed things off. When Nisha asked for that phone the other day in her life so she could get that P.O. box, and he didn't hand that phone over, I knew right there. You hiding stuff. When he was with Woody and he did that video and Woody wanted to use his phone to call the uncle to prank him, and Walt was like, what you want my phone for? If you that guarded with your phone, it's for a reason. Like you got something in there that you don't want nobody to see. So I believe Walt's talking to Cindy still. And then I ain't trying to jump off a topic or nothing, but on Cindy's live, somebody, oh y'all, my lips is dry. That's why I keep licking them. When I realize they're dry, it makes me lick them more. But on Cindy's live, somebody wrote a comment, something Morgan, Tanya Morgan or something like that. I forget the name, but it's on her second live that she did. And it's in the comments. And somebody wrote, they're fighting over bums or something, which they are. They're fighting over a bum. He may pay his way, but y'all, he ain't no Denzel. Like, come on. But they made a comment saying that they were fighting over a bum, both of them. And the girl wrote under the comment, and she was saying how she was talking to Walt before he went to Cindy's, and then he went to go do a collab, and next thing she knew, he was in Tennessee with Cindy, and how before he left, she was pregnant by him and miscarried, and about how when he left Cindy, but when he left Cindy, that Walt hit her up because she lives in Milwaukee and wanted to bring in the New Year's with her. Okay, so I believe that Walt has a lot in the back burner. Why? I don't know. Because my God, money is not everything, y'all. Oh, money ain't everything. It ain't worth it. He's a nice guy and all, but God, y'all, come on. But I can definitely see that he cheats, he talks to people. That's why he's not claiming Nisha, because he still wants to freely be able to do what he pleases. And as long as she lets him not claim her and he doesn't speak up on anything, then he's gonna keep doing it. So I think they've probably had a conversation about everything, and Nisha knows her place. She ain't going nowhere, so she knows her place. She knows, you sit here, you house me, you don't claim me, I don't claim you, but you do everything for me like we're in a relationship, and you shut up. Okay? That's how it seems, because I can't see any female in their right mind just sitting there and just taking everything. And her response to Cindy was basically, well, he's here. But yeah, girl, he there, but you looking stupid. He's there in your house, but he's pillow talking to his ex. He's got her pictures up. He's letting her say all this stuff, because I'm sure if Walt was like, nah, you need to stop doing all that. Bless you, baby. I'm sure if he was just like, no, Cindy, you need to stop. I'm with her. You need to stop. I'm sure Cindy would stop. So the fact that Walt isn't regulating none of this, keeping these females in check or nothing, what? None of it's cool. But because of the fact that he's not saying anything, it just has Nisha looking stupid. It's like, yeah, he can be laying up there because you're the one with the roof and you're the one stupid enough to let him. Like, what? A man that's gonna sit there and dog females out, not saying that he treats females bad, but I mean like as in cheating and being with one, not claim, like just doing females dirty. Not everybody's gonna put up with that. I'm sorry, but they're not. Like, you can't go be with everybody and you don't want to claim them, or you just want to make it obvious you just need them for that roof. But they're gonna find that one. They're gonna find that one sprung dummy that will let them lay up and do what they want to do still. And Walt done found that. So I don't blame him for not getting rid of Nisha. Look what she lets him get away with. Why would he get rid of that? Why would he say no, Nisha, I'm gonna get rid of you and I'm gonna go with this person? But why would he say, yes, I'm gonna get rid of this person that lets me pretty much get away with everything and go back to this person that probably had rules and an attitude when things happen? Like, he's gonna stay with the one that's making it easy and continue to do his little dirt. Now, we'll know for sure come his next live. As long as he's making all these videos and stuff, he knows he doesn't have to address it. And I don't think, correct me if I'm wrong, I don't think he's made a video with Nisha since all of that. I don't think he has. I think he's been out. He's been out. So like, ain't no telling what's going on behind the scenes because he been out and she ain't made no video. She's a horrible YouTuber, y'all. Her consistency is horrible. Like, my God, what was the point? But I don't think, I just think that I think that did cause a fight, which I know on Cindy's end, that's what she wanted to do, which I don't blame her. I would too. I'm going to make you guys fight about me tonight. If that was my ex and his new girlfriend, like, I'm going to make y'all fight. I'm going to make her mad and not even have to say nothing. Because it's probably nothing Walt could even say, especially if it's true and there's proof and everything. Then it just is what it is. And all they can do is fight about it. And all she can do is say, you need to stop talking to Cindy, blah, blah, blah. And I honestly don't think he will, because him and Nisha are not, they're not long-term right now. They're still new. So I'm pretty sure Walt's not going to burn his bridges with Cindy, because at the end of the day, he knows she just done dropped her standards completely and he could just come right back. So if I was Cindy, I wouldn't even want him back. Like, give him some time. Walt's the kind of person that he needs to take like 6 months to a year or whatever and just do him and figure out what he really wants. Because I feel like something's telling me, y'all, okay? I swear, if this comes true, something's telling me that Walt's going to end up back with Cindy, okay? But it's going to be because something happened and he kind of had no choice. And he just knows she's the only one there with open arms. I don't think it's going to be no casual, oh, me and Nisha broke up, okay, let's get back in. No, it's going to be for a reason, okay? Unless he moves to Vegas and he's on his own. But if this all blows over before then, I think it's going to be because he needed something. I do. And I think I want to give props to the fact that she kind of made people understand the whole breakup a little better, because there was a lot of stuff that just was not making sense and was just like, wait, what? Like the whole baby daddy situation. I think that was weird to lie about. Actually, no, I don't think she lied about it then in the beginning. I think she lied about it recently though, which is weird. She said in the beginning, excuse you. She said in the beginning that she said in the beginning that she had got with the boyfriend. I think that was all just out of, I'm going to get Walt back because he's with Nisha, so I'm going to let him know, yeah, I'm with somebody too. That was obviously that. For her to be so quick to do it and just put it out there and stuff. And everybody made such a big deal about it. And then, for her to keep talking about the baby daddy, but then she started talking about how she loved Walt and stuff, and how she was wearing the ring, and then to go from that to having the friend in Walmart, and then to go from that to me and the Walmart friend are talking, and we're gonna get to know each other. But then you was telling people he was single and he wanted a girlfriend. But then you was still talking about you with your baby daddy. But then to the live, it still didn't make sense, but it just broke it down like, okay. Because everybody was like, so what happened to the baby daddy? Like, while she was sitting there talking about Walt and professing her love, they're just like, what happened to the baby daddy that you kept talking about? And it seemed like she was avoiding the question. And then she finally said pretty much like, they tried to work out and they realized they didn't work. And basically she said she didn't like him. At least there's an understanding that there is no baby daddy, which I don't even know if I believe there was ever one to begin with. She's throwing me off, y'all. You weird. But yeah, so it was just a lot. It's still a lot going on. I'm sure there's more to come. I know Adrian just made a video about Cindy. And then Cindy posted the picture to Adrian. So I'm sure it's so much more drama to come. So y'all stay tuned because you know I will put my little 2 cents in on it. So let me know what you think about it, what you heard, if you heard more. I feel like I'm missing a lot on this whole situation and this drama. But I'm gonna catch up, y'all. But let me know what you heard and go ahead and hit that like. Let me know if you enjoyed this video and if you stuck around to the end. Again, comment down below. Let me know what you heard. We can talk. And subscribe if you have not already and hit your post notifications so you can see when my next video is coming. All right, you guys. Bye. Bye.